Psychologists are now saying we need to spend as much time planning what we're going to do in our golden years as we spend planning how much we'll need, how much money. Here to help, Dr. Kathryn Smerling, a psychologist. Great to hear you, have you here. Really appreciate your coming in.
Pleasure.
I want to start with this idea because I think this is a pressure cooker for families right now. A lot of people had to extend their retirement deadline. Maybe they plan to retire at 65, maybe at 70, and they can't do it. They're continuing in the workplace. How do you deal with that feeling of, ugh, I gotta keep going every single day? What do you do?
All of the turmoil of the last 10 years has been very, very hard to absorb. There are so many people that have lost a lot of money.
It's true.
And so many people that have to continue working because of the economic turmoil. So they're not alone. And I understand how painful it is to have your dreams squashed. But there are other dreams that come with it. And it's not such a bad reality to use that as a transitionary time to your future retirement, where you have a lot more time to real retirement. And meanwhile, in the time that you're not working in a part-time job, use that time to develop a passion, to develop a hobby in which you can do something that you had dreamed of, so that you balance the idea that the economic necessities mean that you have to work with the idea of following your dreams, so it's not totally quashed.
Now, let me share this with you, because people I know who do retire the old-fashioned way, which is to say they don't work anymore, they often find it very frustrating too. And one of the big pressure cookers is the marriage.
Yes, people have to prepare for a marriage that has a retirement in it, as well as they have to put.
It's 24 hours now.
It's 24 hours.
Nobody leaves.
You have to put those emotional coins in the bank as well. So you have to prepare for that.
How do you do that, though? I mean, how do you change what you're doing day to day, minute to minute, because suddenly you're together all the time, you know, every day, 24 hours?
First of all, you have to be very respectful of your partner. And that means that you have to have quality discussions so that you actually talk about how it's going to be. It's another aspect of preparation and planning. So those things have to be taken into consideration. In other words, you both develop new hobbies together. Perhaps you enjoy going to a movie club or going to museums or traveling. Think about what you like to do together that makes you have something to look forward to.
What other emotional planning do I need to do?
You have to feel as though you're doing something important. You have to have a passion, whether the passion be in volunteering, reinventing yourself, making model airplanes, whatever you decide. You have to have a passion that keeps you going, makes you feel important. And you have to keep up your social connections. Very often when you're at work, you have natural built-in social connections.
It's easy to do.
Easy to do. And when you're not, when you're retired, all of that becomes very lonely and very isolating.
You can't live that way. You've got to have friends and family around. Dr. Smerling, thanks for coming on tonight. Great to see you.
Thank you very much.